Something that's probably going to hit a nerve. The more you try not to disappoint your wife, or any woman for that matter, the less attractive, the less respected, and the less connected you become. Sounds backwards, right? But I see it all the time. I'm Leslie Dories, your marriage coach. And I was talking to a men's dating coach recently about how guys can avoid getting put in the friend zone. And you'd think that we would be talking about confidence or attraction or actually what to say to this woman. But the real issue is men are too afraid to disappoint women. So what do? They tone down their opinions. They hold back what they really think and feel. They go along to keep the peace. And it works for a little while until it doesn't anymore. Because here's what's actually happening. You're not really being thoughtful. You're actually editing yourself. And when you do that, she's no longer in a relationship with you. She's in a relationship with a version of you that's been filtered, watered down, and made acceptable. And acceptable doesn't build attraction. It doesn't build respect. It doesn't build real connection. It actually builds resentment on both your parts. So most men are actually asking the wrong question. Instead of, how do I not upset her? Or how do I not disappoint her? You need to actually ask, what's actually true and authentic for me right now? Because here's the truth that most guys are missing. Women don't want a man who won't be honest with them. They won't trust them. Not because they want conflict, but because honesty signals strength. It signals clarity. It signals groundedness. It signals, I can trust you. So, what does this look like in real life? Well, it's simple, but not particularly easy. So, instead of saying, whatever you want is fine with me, or any other version of yes, dear, you say, I'd actually rather stay in tonight because I've had a really hard week. Instead of saying, it's not a big deal, doesn't matter, let's move on, you say, it actually is a big deal to me. Can we sit down and talk about it? You say the thing earlier. You say it cleaner. You say it without attitude or defensiveness, but also without watering it down. Because look, as I've said before, and I will say till they throw dirt over my face, your job is not to make her happy. Your job is to be real enough to build something meaningful with her. Your job, doing this means that, yes, sometimes she's going to be disappointed. And that's really okay, because sometimes you're disappointed. I'm disappointed. We're all disappointed. That's not what breaks relationships. What breaks relationships is when you disappear inside of them, when you stop being who you are. So if you want more connection, more respect, and yes, even more physical intimacy, stop trying to be the guy who never disappoints her and start being the man who is actually there. So hopefully you found this helpful. And if you find yourself in the friend zone or the roommate zone and you want to get out, I invite you to hit reply or put down in the comments below, no roommate. Okay. And if you found this interesting, I really hope that you'll subscribe to the channel. And until next week, stay loving.